Okay, we are on.
Awesome.
Hello, Kim.
I'm Chris Pontius. How's it going? Thanks for having me.
The deal is that if you like the portrait, you get to keep it.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't like it, you get to tear it up.
Yeah, I'll never tear up art.
As an artist, I can say it's liberating. I put some lovely pieces in the fire one time,
Yeah?
and it felt so good.
Oh, that's awesome. I get it.
Everything is temporary. So
It's true.
how did you get into music?
I was a skateboarder, so
Yeah.
I was into like Black Flag, Minor Threat, Descendants, just circle jerks, all that kind of
Yeah.
West Coast American stuff.
And metal is punk, and punk is
Yeah,
metal.
and of course Misfits, and then like old Metallica and Slayer back then, and then I was a huge Iron Maiden fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that you probably are too?
I couldn't be an Iron Maiden fan because my older brother, was the Iron Maiden fan.
Oh, he was.
So I had to like Judas Priest. And he liked Liverpool, so I had to like Manchester. Yeah. That's just how it goes.
I've heard from friends who've seen them both play on the same show. Judas Priest blew them away. Actually, I heard.
I think so, but then I mean, are you into soccer at all?
I don't know, like slightly.
Everton and Liverpool
Yeah.
are from the same city.
Yeah.
Everton is the oldest team, and Liverpool is the biggest.
Yeah.
Kind of like that with Priest and Maiden. I love the music of Priest. I sometimes wish that they did all the cool stuff that Maiden did.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. That Liverpool is popular with Norwegians, right?
Oh yeah, but they're popular all over.
And then people in Manchester and Liverpool don't like each other, right?
Oh no.
It's playful, but I mean, not always playful.
And now I'm married to a Liverpool fan.
Really?
So I have to like them. How old were you when you got into
Oh
skateboarding?
God, 9, 10. But yeah, I mean, growing up, like it was always like you couldn't skate like it was always an issue skating on the streets. But now they got skate parks, and it's really cool. Like then you got to just skate whenever you could find, and now it's just amazing. Kids like even Bergen's got a good skate park. Stevania's got a huge skate park. Like,
And you're still skating?
yeah, I'm gonna start. I go on and off, but I'm getting pretty old, so I don't push it.
Yeah,
like I do.
I mean, I for the first time in like 20 years, I stood on a skateboard a couple of years ago, and
Yeah,
this hurts more than it used to.
never ends.
Yeah.
And skating is not good for you. Well, it's good for you to pump on a ramp, but it's brutal. But it's so fun. But I have a son now, and he wants to skate, so I'll probably start skating.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, God, it's awesome to see all the skaters around here. They have a good skate scene here.
Yeah.
All over.
And it's kind of like there is an analogy to black metal here, because black metal used to be frowned upon and something that you shouldn't do black metal.
Totally.
And now it's even at huge festivals. And you also get people saying, "Oh, the good old days."
You always do, but it's like the good old days weren't so good.
Yeah.
Really, like in America, like skateboarding, the deal with skating were the people that didn't want to be on play baseball or whatever. They didn't fit in to other things. So it was always the misfits. So the skaters kind of gravitated with the punkers and the goths and all that, in people in the metal. So that was those people kind of gravitated. They're the misfits, and it's cool that. Like jocks, as we call them in America, would try to jump out of a truck and try to beat you up if you were skating back then. Yeah, and that sucked. And now it's cool. The kids, if they're not into something, they don't have to feel like freaks. So, I like that it was underground and that about it. But it's also good that there's actually a place for people to skate now. And you can do it, and it's not. It's fun running from cops and all, but at the end of the day, everyone just wanted to skate. Skate. That's why all these people are amazing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you go anywhere in the world, and there'll be a little girl that's incredible, and that was never the case, especially with girls. Girls got teased so much if they skated.
Yeah.
You know?
Another analogy with black metal.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just did a thing with a band called Witch Club Satan.
I just got turned on to them.
Yeah, and they're amazing. And they did a blood ritual for their album release in this old mausoleum with just fantastic acoustic.
Wow.
And I got to be, I painted with blood.
Wow.
That was taken from us all by a nurse, so it was all above board and all clean and good.
That's incredible.
And I got to be sort of a honorary witch for the evening. So I was the only thing moving around there, and I was completely naked, except for a sort of a veil, and then had to learn to tuck and tape how I could be an honorary woman, and corpse paint, and painting with blood, and it was magical. It was
wow,
absolutely magical.
Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, they look incredible.
But I'm guessing Jackass must have been something like starting as a joke, and then suddenly you realize it's serious.
Yeah, it became a job, but I mean a fun job, but like it was just goofing around with your friends, filming it. And it was like we'd make skateboard videos and then film ourselves doing stupid stuff, and just hanging out. It's just like anyone does with their friends. And then then we put it together and it became a TV show, but over a long time, like goofing around, but it becomes, but that's, I think that's how good things start. And I was never motivated by money or anything like that. But I always tell people, just do what you want to do. Just follow whatever the path is, just stay on the path and see where it takes you.
Those are the most fun paths.
Yeah, they are. It is. Because it's, no plan in life's going to be what you think it's going to be. But hopefully if you stick with it, it'll end up better. And because no one has control over the world. It's really about reacting to what the world throws at you.
And that's the fun thing about these portraits is I don't have time, and about the metal shows, all that, I don't have time to plan, so I have to react.
Yep.
And reacting to what happens on paper is much more fun than planning everything out, because then you're not disappointed that it didn't live up to your expectations. You just do it.
Totally. And it pushes you as an artist too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, make you paint in a totally different way. That's really cool. That's really fun.
Improvisation is fun, and when you get into that improvisation flow, that is just
oh, it's the best.
When you did Jackass, how much was a improvisation flow, and how much?
It usually starts with one person having some idea, and then we start, and then it turns into something completely different. Or, usually the simplest things end up the best.
Oh yeah.
And the lowest concepts. When something becomes like complex, usually it can't work out, but it's different. Like when they're making like the openers for these movies, like those ones are more planned out. But like we did something where my penis was dressed up as like a Godzilla, like a kaiju monster. Ooh. And they made like a miniature town, and it was attacking the town. And they did it just like the old Godzilla movies. It like sprays like all its stuff all over everybody. But that took some planning, but that was incredible. Yeah, it took a long time. It had millions of dollars. Millions.
Oh, fantastic! In this month, I bought some new colors, colored inks. So I thought, hey, it's Pride Month. Let's do some, colored ink monsters where I don't use black.
Yeah.
And let's make them all weird and queer.
Yeah.
And of course, I made it into an ABC, so I got to the letter G, and I had to make Gayzillas.
Yes.
And then someone commented on the video, like, is his beam, is that the rainbow? Yes.
Yeah.
And I drew Gayzillas spewing out his rainbow beam, and I can show you afterward. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, 10 minutes is so short, 10 minutes so short, and now like, hasn't 10 minutes, I mean,
Black about.
Here's the fun. What are you looking forward to see at the festival?
I'm very excited for Priest tonight, and I want to see Satyricon play. I've never seen them play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we were talking about elitist, usually the biggest bands, even if I don't like them, even if they don't speak to me personally, when you see them live, you understand why they're the biggest, because they work hard, they have a presence, and
they have something. Like
this talent hierarchy doesn't always work, but
like Metallica, like when you see them live, like there's something special, like if they really are.
Absolutely. When did it switch from punk to metal?
Oh, I kind of like I like all music really, but as probably when I was about 17, got into Slayer and those things. Like
that's the gateway from punk to metal, and from metal to punk.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, that is the moment of truth. If you like the drawing, you keep it. If you don't, you have to tear it up.
Awesome, I will. If I don't like it, I'll tear it up.
Tear it up. Okay.
No, I won't tear it up.
Skaters,
if I like it, I'm not going to tear it up.
I think skaters go tear it up all the time.
Yeah, they do. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. It's awesome. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm going to put it on my wall.
How long is it on your phone?
I think it's 15 minutes.
15 minutes. That's not bad either.
That's awesome.
I knew those 10 minutes were long.